Tracy Walker getting a franchise tag, that's crazy, but apparently it could be possible, so we're going to talk about it. Also, the Lions cap situation. We had a little bit of rollover yesterday, and we're going to talk about what it means for the Lions and hitting a grand slam in a mock draft. We're going to talk about this mock draft because these guys been doing some really good ones. We're going to see if that's even possible, but before we get into the main parts of this video, if you would like to know what it's like to go trick-or-treating with Michael Myers, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors, and sometimes you can just get chopped up. Also, dress the like button up in Michael Myers' outfit and put a mask on it. Bring it with you so that bad boy can cut up as well. Let's get into today's Lions rumors.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Hey, Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
I'm 119 away from 20K. That's freaking insane. And for you guys to help me get there, that for this point is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it. But we're literally 119 away from 20. Let's get to 20,000, folks. Let's do it. With your help, it can get done. When I get to 20K, I'll do something crazy on the One Pride Podcast live. Not sure what it is. Maybe chug a beer, beer bong. I don't know. We'll see. You come up with some ideas, throw it in the comment section, and I'll do it live when we get to 20K. Some quick hits here. We're going to be talking about how this came from Nick and Chris Burke. They're 50-50 on if Charles Harris could get a one-year deal back with the Detroit Lions. It's going to be some competition, obviously, when it comes to pass rushers. No different here. And so hopefully we could get Charles Harris back on this football team. We need to get this guy locked up. So 50-50 is a little bit nervous for me because I think he's a valuable asset to the Detroit Lions. Let's get this guy locked up, but it's possible he could be gone. Lions would like to bring back Alex Anzalone and Jalen Reeves. Maybe this is kind of, I guess, understood. They like Alex Anzalone, and obviously Jalen Reeves maybe did a good job. Don't know if it's possible. Chris believes, and Nick, that if they could only get one back, it would be Jalen Reeves-Maybin. But the Lions want to get these guys back on the team. We still need help at linebacker, but I understand it. Jason Cabinda apparently could be the favorite player of Dan Campbell. That's interesting, man. Dan Campbell, we all know he loves Jason Cabinda. We've been talking about it on here for a while. He definitely coming back. He definitely going to be on this roster next year on 53, the fullback. He's definitely a good player on and off the field. And definitely a Dan Campbell type of guy. They talked about Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond. They love their attitude. They love the work ethic they brought to the Detroit Lions to deserve to come back, but they not necessarily believe the work on the field deserves them to come back. I think they do. Khalif Raymond, not bad punt, kick returner. And Josh Reynolds, just still, chemistry that he has with Jared Goff, and I don't think it'd be too expensive to bring him back. I would still want them back, but hey, I'm just one guy. Let me know if you guys want any of these folks to come back. Should the Detroit Lions franchise tag Tracy Walker? This one I didn't really think about until today. Let me know why for yes and for no if you want this guy franchise tagged and make him come back. We're going to get into the details here in a second about the franchise tag, what it would cost, but what do you guys think? Do you want him franchise tag? Why or no? Let me know. So reports are there's rumors circulating that the Detroit Lions could use the franchise tag on Tracy Walker. So what does that mean? Well, the franchise tag for a safety is $10.6 million for a one-year deal, and that will give him the ability to be on this team, but it's going to cost the Detroit Lions quite a bit of money. And we have some cap space, but not all the cap space in the world, so this could be a big chunk to it. Why would they use the franchise tag? Obviously, if they couldn't get a deal done between Tracy Walker and themselves, there could be a situation where Tracy Walker maybe want to have a longer deal, maybe a 5-year deal, and maybe the Detroit Lions only wants to do a 3-year deal, or the competition for other teams is a little bit too high and rich for the Lions to invest this type of money into a player for more than a one-year contract, because you don't want to get screwed over like we've seen with people in the past like Bob Quinn signing Trey Flowers or signing these players to big contracts and they generally don't pan out. And that is a fear for a franchise, because if you don't get the right deal for said player, it can hurt your team in the long run, and that's not what we need to have here in Detroit. So a franchise tag could be a assurance that we've got your player. Yes, we're overpaying for this 1 year, but at the same time, if it goes south, something we don't have to deal with in 2023 or beyond that. Personally, I would like the Detroit Lions to re-sign Tracy Walker. I would prefer the re-sign over the franchise tag, because I think that's quite a bit of money for a safety for a 1-year deal, and I would like the Detroit Lions to explore other options with the money that they have, i.e. getting a wide receiver that you can put on this football team that can help out this offense, getting possibly a linebacker or another safety, or just getting some depth players at that. I don't want to spend a big chunk of money on a 1-year deal that could hurt us. So my personal opinion is I would not use the franchise tag. I would try to sign him up, and if that did not work out, if everything failed, just going to go ahead and do it the right way with the draft or pick up another guy. But hey, like we said previously, let me know what you guys think on this one. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions cap situation. They rolled over a little bit over $1 million yesterday to betterment of the cap of 2022. So that leaves right now the Detroit Lions cap space around $35 million for this upcoming season. Now, the Detroit Lions will get more if they decide to cut Trey Flowers, a little over $10 million. So that can leave you at $45 million. And there's other contracts you can look at to reduce some money as well. That's not a lot of rollover. If you looked at other teams, man, Jacksonville, I feel like they rolled their whole team over with the money that they had, but they're also a very bad football team from top to bottom. The Lions right now are mid in cap, so we need to get better cap-wise. Obviously, it's better than the first year of this rebuild, and it can get better, and I do think that Trey Flowers is not going to be a Detroit Lion in 2022. Fiscally, it makes 0 sense for the amount of production that he's using on the field. Why would you pay a guy who's not doing what you want with the type of money you're giving him? So you cut him. You can get a player like Charles Harris, i.e. better, and save some of that money. But we will see. I was hoping a little bit more rollover, but only a little bit over $1 million. We'll see how this one bad boy works out when everything is said and done and the smoke clears. We got to talk about the draft because the Los Angeles Rams won last night, and so now our draft pick moves farther back. And it's going to be difficult to get a very good late first-round pick, the players that we want to get, like the Drake Londons, like the Traylon Burks, like the Nakobe Deans, or Devin Lloyds. It's going to be difficult now. The more they win, the more we fall, and a chance that another team picks up a player that we may covet as a franchise. So, just an FYI there. But in FanNation, another mock draft, I like to watch these guys because they're very creative in their drafts. They have the Detroit Lions selecting Aidan Hutchinson at 2. Amazingly, we get him somehow, probably because they didn't say, but Jacksonville does need an offensive lineman, and I do think they go Evan Neal. That's my personal opinion, and it would leave the Detroit Lions with Aidan Hutchinson and Kayvon Thibodeau, but they have us getting Aidan Hutchinson, the Wolverine, the disruptor, even though I still feel that Brad Holmes is a type of Kayvon Thibodeau guy. I personally do think that, but I do like that pick there. Then they go Drake London with the 27th pick in the first round. I love that pick. Wide receiver, USC, big body. I think he's better than Kenny Galladay. When Kenny Galladay was a Detroit Lion and you pair him up with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lovely matchup right there. I still think it's unlikely that we're talking about now Jameson Williams is going to get pushed back now with that injury. So guess what? That means wide receivers you thought maybe could have fell a little bit, maybe picked up a little bit higher, and that could be Drake London. But Devin Lloyd, they got us getting with the 34th pick. I see that to be extremely unlikely. The very good linebacker, Utah, the Ute himself. This guy is a monster. Now, if we do get him in the second, this would be a grand slam of a draft right here. This would be absolutely amazing. Just continue to see how this plays out with players going in the NFL Combine, how they do. That's something we got to watch in the Senior Bowl. Very important to see what type of players rise, what type of players falls. Can we get these type of players if the Rams keep winning? We shall see, but I approve this draft. You got to check out this app, folks. Lions Nation Unite. Go to lionsnationunite.com. Download the app. It's made by Herman Moore for Lions fans. It's a Twitter. It's a Facebook. It's an everything together of a social media platform for your fandom to come out. You can post videos, pictures, meetups, everything, mock drafts, all you want in Lions Nation Unite. So go to lionsnationunite.com. Download the app. Hey, I'm on there. I post videos on there. You can also go to their Twitter, Lions Nation Unite, and their YouTube page, Lions Nation Unite. Check them out. Get the app. And the upcoming videos, got a video dropping tomorrow. Can't wait to talk about it. Kind of want to keep it on the down low right now, but it will be dropping tomorrow. And on Thursday, the One Pride Podcast, 6:30 p.m. It does not change, folks. It's going to be a fun time like always. And this time, I'm not sick. I'm getting over it right now. My voice is starting to come back. My life is starting to come back into me. And I'm going to be much better able to interact and actually kind of answer the questions at a higher level than I did last time. Thank you to the guys that held me up. But it's going to be a fun show. And Friday, video Saturday. If you guys got questions, man, make sure you post it on Thursday so you can be featured on the Saturday's video.